Alright, you guys. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on the last act in the first half on. I want you to please help me welcome to the stage with a wonderful stage 3 round of applause everyone. Get it going for Yedrick! Woo!
This is like when I ran the marathon. No, I'm kidding. I can't run in a marathon here in Berlin. A big fat Polish guy in a tracksuit running. Come on, the cops are gonna stop me. Look, make sure I don't have a radio on me. You guys are too. Yeah, he knows. You guys don't know the old Polish jokes where they say, if you can't find your car, don't worry, it's already in Poland. My name's Jędrek. I'm from Poland, actually, not from America, even though I am fat. I moved to Berlin about a year ago with my wife and kid. Kid's very important because she's proof that I've had sex, which for a lot of people isn't given. I really like Germany, and I think it's mostly because I don't speak German. So everybody seems really nice to me. And I don't understand what people are talking about, so like, because people go to Poland and they're like, oh, I met this lovely lady, she was selling flowers outside this cathedral, it was lovely. I'm like, oh, I know her, did she tell you about how Jews started COVID? Like, no. I'm like, yeah, she did, you just didn't understand. Because Americans get a lot of shit, but I think it's mostly because we all speak English, so we know what the dumbest Americans are saying. And until you get 10,000 hours of Polish lessons, you will have no idea what they're talking about. And let me tell you, it is much worse. It is so much worse. Anybody from Poland here? Anybody? No, you're not. Shut the fuck up. We're in Germany. We're in a closed room. Know your history, man. Man. Chris was asking about long relationships. I've been with my wife for 11 years now. I thought I heard somebody go, what? Hey, I'm just as surprised as you are, right? But we've been together for 11 years, and I met my wife half a year before Tinder started, which I think was the best thing that could have happened to me, because this doesn't say swipe right. But it was hard picking up women on the internet before dating apps, right? Like, I've never had an account on a dating app. I would have to like go in the comments on news sites and be like, let me try to find something. House fire, fuck. Hey, baby, you like barbecue? She did. That was a weird girl. But I finally have an account on a dating site now, on a dating app. But it's on Grindr. Now hear me out. Although it is Berlin and we should be exploring our sexuality, that is not what is going on here. Because what I am is very tired. Because I'm 45 years old, which means I will never be young again until I die. Because when you die, it's no matter how old you are, everybody's like, oh my God, it was too early. I can't believe it. The Queen, did you hear the Queen died? No, we're in shock. She was an 86-year-old lady. The last photo of her I saw was an animated corpse. You will not convince me otherwise. But I am 40, and I am tired. I have a kid, I have a job. I have this hobby for some reason, right? So I'm looking on Grindr, and I'm looking for a guy who has a wife, a kid, and is cheating on them, fucking men. Because I don't want to fuck men, but I want to know how he manages his time. And if I have to suck a dick to do it, I will suck a dick to do it. I will suck a dick. And if Grindr doesn't pan out, I'm going to hit my second favorite homosexual gay website, obviously Pinterest. And if that doesn't... I heard Zalando Studios starting, so that might be a place. Anybody here work for Zalando? No? Oh, that's weird. Usually you guys just walk across the street here. All right. That was going pretty well until it stopped, right? Yeah, people have asked, I've told this joke before, and people have asked me, well, what will your wife say? First of all, I checked it out with my wife. She's like, sure, you can suck a dick, it's Berlin, it's fine. But also, I have an Eastern Polish wife, and when we started dating, she said something to me, which when she said it first, I was a little weirded out. She said, you're an amazing man, which is like, well, that's a little suspect. But I can't imagine ever leaving you. And I thought, oh my God, that's a little sad, because it means that I could probably I could take advantage of that. I could cheat on her and she still would stay with me. But I've actually understood what it means. It means that if I go too far, she will kill me. Right? But that is also what I need. I need that. Like, I don't believe in God, but I believe in my wife. I need that morality police on me. All right. Also, it's the end of summer. I'm so happy because I'm a fat guy in the heat, and I do not agree. But my kid went to school. My kid went to school last month, or this month actually. This month. Which is huge, right? Which is huge because finally she's out of the house for 8 fucking hours a day. None of this preschool bullshit. And Germans are really strict about sending kids to school, right? Because I've gone to school in America, I've gone to school in Poland, and it's of course you have to send your kid to school, but you don't really have to send your kid to school. Because check it out, in Poland, if you roll into the principal's office with your first grader and you're like, listen, we understand that you're poor, but we're not, so we're going to take our kid to Thailand for a month. They're just going to go, okay. And in Germany, they go, okay, so where should we send the fine? Because you get fined for each day your kid's not in school. Right? And it gets crazy, because if you try to do that thing where you're like, I'm going to get my kid out of school 3 days early because the tickets are much cheaper. And also it's first grade and she already knows how to count to 10. The Germans don't like that. They will send the cops to the airport and wait there and look at school-age kids and be like, du bist ein Schulkind? Okay, where are we sending the fine, right? But I gotta figure out the next, if we ever do it, when we do it, and the police officer comes up, I'm gonna say, listen, I'm very sorry, but we're actually heading off to a funeral. My daughter's grandmother passed away, and the last thing she wanted was for us to celebrate her life at the all-inclusive Blue Lagoon Resort in South America. 4.5 stars on TUI, 5 stars on TripAdvisor. Thank you, that's my time.
Keep it going, everyone, for Jedrzej!